Okay, so we just did factoring. This time we're going to do factoring by product and sum. The other side, we could say we factored by finding factors. In this one, a lot of teachers teach us. If you remember the terms, this is a quadratic. So this is usually known as the A term, this is usually known as the B term, and this is known as the C term. In order to do this, we need to find two values that multiply to A times C. Okay? And those same two values need to add up to our B. Okay? So this is the easier way to organize it sometimes. So, in other words, well, let's plug our values in. Our A is -5 and our C is 100. So what is A times C? Yeah, so we need two numbers that multiply to -500. And those same two values are going to add to, what's our B term? 40. So we got to go through all the factors of 500. Well, and because it's a negative, it could get tough. Let's try to write them out. 501. 2 and 250. 3 does not go. 4 goes. 4 goes in. And I should write this bigger numbers on top and smaller on the bottom, just so we can semi-stay organized. 4 goes in. 4 goes into that. How many times? 8. 4 times 8 is 48, right?
4 times 8.
No, that's not right. Oh, sorry, what am I talking about? 4 goes in the first one once, and then we have 10, which it goes into twice, and then we're left with 20, 125. There we go. 5 goes in 100 times. 6.
You have that already? 501?
But I don't have 105.
Oh.
Okay. 6, because 2 and 3 don't get in, doesn't go in. 7, I don't believe it goes in. 8. Product of 8, nope. Product of 9, no, doesn't go in. 10 will go in. 15, 10. Okay. Let's try to do even values now, because of where we're getting. 500 divided by 15, let's see. Doesn't work. 20 will go in. 20 will go in how many times? 20 goes in 100. 4 times 5? No, 5 times 5. 25 times. There we go. So we have our sets of factors here. Okay? So here are all of our factors. We need one pairing to add up to 40. And because it's -500, we have the option of either making this guy negative or these guys negative. So let's look through pairings that'll add to 400. Do you see any? Or sorry, to 40? 50 and 10 stands right out, doesn't it? Well, let's make one of them negative. Which one will need to be negative in order to add up to 40?
10.
Negative 10. So we get 50 times -10 and 50 plus -10. Boom, those factors worked. Great, okay? So what we're going to do here is we're going to split this 40t into 50 and -10. So what this question now reads is -5t squared, and we'll rewrite the 40t plus 100. From here, you split 40t. We now know that we can split it into -50t plus 10t. We know if we combine those, what are we going to get? If I were to add -50t and 10t? Yeah. Oh, sorry. That's supposed to be +10 and -10 because we want to get +40. So I've split that middle value now. Okay? Now what they want to do is factor by grouping. So in other words, what is the common factor here and what is the common factor here? Well, the common factor here is -5t. So we can take out -5t. And when I take that out, I'm left with t minus 10. Okay. And here we can take out -10. When I take -10 out, we're left with t minus 10 in this case. Well, if you notice, both these brackets are identical. So I can factor those brackets out as a common factor. And what we do is we rewrite those brackets, 10 minus t, and then our other bracket is just whatever was left out, the two common factors. Yeah, there we go. minus t. And then technically, we don't have to do this. Okay. But what can I common factor out of this second bracket? I can take negative 5 out. So if we take negative 5 out, we'd be left with t. Sorry. Something came out funny there. Okay. That's it. Sorry, thank you. Plus 2. I knew something was odd. And there we go. 10 minus t. Perfect. Which, if you remember from the other one, was exactly what we had. Okay? So this is another factoring style. It's just using products and sum. And like I said, there's many ways to do